They did it! They finally did it! A good movie! Except for Man of Steel, because I like that one.
What's going on, review tards? It is Mike.
And he's a spy!
And we just watched Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman!
Whoa.
Fighting for your rights!
Done?
Wonder Woman!
I need more in you. What'd you expect going in?
Listen. We've all read the news. I heard this movie was actually pretty good. I did not get my hopes up because I heard Suicide Squad was pretty good, and it wasn't pretty good. It was okay. BVS was a piece of shit, even though somehow it got a standing ovation at the Warner Brothers board meeting. But this movie, finally DC's on the right path. Did you notice the biggest thing about this movie?
Tell me.
It was in color.
Yes, it was.
Not a screen of gray.
You actually said that.
Yeah.
Like where in the beginning fucking scene in Themyscira, Mike turns to me and goes, "It's in color."
I was happy.
Yeah, but I mean, I was on the same boat. You and I both heard that this is a fantastic. It's getting 96% Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. This finally DC's back on track, but we've been hurt before, and I wasn't gonna do that to myself again.
I want to say it's a 96. It's good. It's not. Listen, by no means is this a great movie, a phenomenal movie, but it is not a bad movie.
I love this movie.
It is good.
This was fantastic.
It is good. DC still has a lot they can do. Am I wrong? This is like a Marvel standalone. If we're going to compare this movie, this is like an Ant-Man or the first Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a good movie.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not great. It's not going to stand the test of time, even though Ant-Man's my personal favorite until Guardians 2. I think this movie is good. This movie is better than what I thought it was going to be, and I enjoyed it. There are some slow moments. This movie has some faults.
Yeah, I think it had to have some. It needed some story moments.
Mm-hmm.
It needed to have some build.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many people know that much about Wonder Woman to the point where like a Batman or a Spider-Man, you don't really need that much background because everyone kind of knows what it is. So
they actually did both of her origins in this movie. She's told she's born by clay.
Yep.
Which for the longest time was the Wonder Woman origin.
Yep.
She was carved out of clay.
Tell them.
Gods gave him life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the mother was so protected.
Oh,
but
yeah.
in this, they were like, no, you're the... Again, spoilers. I don't get how many fucking times I have to say it.
Stop yelling at them.
They're fucking retarded.
What do you want? They're trying.
Anyways, she's the daughter of Zeus.
So they tell us at the end of the movie that Wonder Woman is the daughter of Zeus. And she was made out of the clay, and then Zeus struck the clay, and she came to life. Basically, throughout the whole thing, they're trying to lead you to think that the sword she has is actually the what's called the God Killer. So the entire time, you're thinking the sword is the God Killer, but then it actually turns out that she herself is the God Killer because Zeus created her, and now she's the daughter. What are you doing?
You remember that time Patton Oswalt was on King of Queens and he was just standing still in the background the entire time? I was looking for a video of that. In the beginning of this movie, make sure you watch in the background when the German boats are coming down to Themyscira. Because the whole point is they have a full navy coming towards them, that they were going after Steve Trevor, and his plane crashed, and they see the plane, so they're like, oh, he must be on that island. At no point does anybody attack the big fucking battleship in the
giant-ass warship. They have, 4 or 5 wooden boats carrying people, and then a giant-ass warship.
In the back, and slowly, shot by shot, the boat's like this, and it just starts doing this, and I turn to him and go, why is the boat tipped?
All they got are arrows.
It's tipping.
Like how?
And then the ship's gone. You just see the
It's
ship
absolutely
like this
incredible.
at one point, and then it's just gone in the next shot.
Best scene in the whole fucking movie.
It's just fucking gone. What happened?
We don't know why. They have arrows. That's all they got. Well, the arrows they were on fire.
It's a warship.
Dude, it was fucking great.
I mean, the movie itself was very formulaic. Just as like you saw, were a lot of things like the God Killer, Thul's being, Ares coming. I wish the movie like it's slow in the middle until they get to the battlefield, and then she walks out through the trenches and like. It was okay. I didn't think that scene was as amazing as people online
Dude,
are saying it is.
love that scene.
I thought the scene after that, where she's fighting in the town, was the best scene.
That was good too.
The final fight, you can kind of tell they didn't really know
It was a little rushed.
how the hell to finish that.
A little rushed.
They destroy her sword. She doesn't have her shield, so her main weapon in the final fight is the whip, and then she wins by doing this.
And her bracers.
She wins by doing this. By the way, what power is that?
What do you mean?
The Jew.
I don't know, like an explosion thingy. I don't know.
I've never seen that before.
No, me neither.
So she does this, and an explosion happens.
Yeah,
Never seen it.
I was okay with it though.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to take anything away from this movie. This was a good movie. Well done, DC. You finally have one. I think everybody's going to watch and go, this is a good movie.
What I liked that we haven't talked about yet is two things that Marvel has DC has beat Marvel to the punch to. One, a female-led movie, and two, they actually kill someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, let that sink in.
They kill Steve Trevor at the end.
Actually kill someone.
Which, I mean, anytime you've seen him in, like, you only really see Steve Trevor so far in the animated stuff.
He's above average.
Yeah, that was a good line. And this movie's funny, too. Like, it's got some funny jokes.
It does.
And it kind of deals with PTSD, which is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, a little bit with, what's his
Charlie.
name? Charlie.
Yeah. But yeah, like, it definitely shows you that, like, you know, for live action, they're going for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool to see, like, oh no, this was the love interest, and he's just fucking killed. Like, and it's not like in a bad way. Sacrifices himself, very noble. But it's like, yeah, remember, this is completely separate from everything. This is in the past.
The entire movie is a flashback.
Yeah.
It's flashback inception. What would you say?
Flashception.
Flashception. There's
It was
flashbacks
literally-
inside of a flashback.
I turned to you at one point, I go, are they going to do a flashback within a flashback? And they do, like, a picture of a flashback within a flashback, and I'm like, it's Flashception.
But I think with the death of, what the fuck's his name? Steve Trevor. It sets up the potential for the future love interest of Wonder Woman and Batman.
Oh, I hope they do that, dude. Because Batfleck is awesome, in my opinion. And after seeing this movie, I still don't think she's the strongest actress, but
I thought she did fantastic.
she did great in this movie. Okay, so, like, she has the look. She can do the physicality. I just don't think she's the strongest actress in general.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's bad in this movie. I'm saying in general I don't think she's the strongest actress, but she was great in this movie.
What I really liked is that DC beat Marvel to the punch by having a first female lead superhero. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think Wonder Woman should have been the first movie. It's just there were a lot of movies before this that
I
people
agree.
seem to just sit there and go, oh, it's the first. No, it's the first in this generation.
Like Elektra was.
Elektra,
Even though it's kind of-
Supergirl, Catwoman.
Those were all kind of bad. No, the second one wasn't.
Supergirl?
Right, that's
You
not
like
bad.
that?
Yeah. Talk about the TV show or the?
No, there was a movie.
I was talking about TV show.
No, there was a really bad movie during the Christopher Reeve era.
Oh yeah, that's funny. You
Yeah.
ever seen like those old superhero movies that are like the Spider-Man, like Captain America?
Oh my
so
God.
awful.
Captain America looks at it and he's like, what's that? And he turns around and then he steals his truck.
I don't like Captain America because he's just a roided up guy with a frisbee. Like that's not scary. That's right, I'm going for it. If you had to give this movie a rating, what would you rate it?
Go see this in theaters. This is a movie well worth giving Warner Brothers some money for.
This is definitely a go see in theaters. Hopefully they learned their lesson from the first 2, 3.
3.
3. I actually agree with Mike. Man of Steel isn't as bad as people say. Still.
I get you don't like it.
Still a
Personally,
little rough
is
around
that,
the edges,
yeah.
but it's not as bad as people say. So
Right.
I'll call Man of Steel a push. But the other 2 were rough. 2. I'm getting my numbers mixed up.
The other 2 were rough.
And then Wonder Woman, they finally course correct, and hopefully they will stay on the
Yeah,
course.
if Justice League lands, I think they're 3 and 2.
I would agree. Anyways, he's been Mike. And I've been Wonder Man.
That's such a misogynistic thing to say.
I mean, this whole movie
Just
was kind
take ownership of some female character.
This whole
Yep.
movie was kind of misogynistic, so I mean...
Oh, was it now?